Hello everyone. So the other day we have looked at the grid search, and today we are going to look at the randomized search CV. So when we were doing grid search, we gave a set of parameters in a dictionary, and it was evaluating our model with the cross validation. It was evaluating each and every pair of the parameter values that we gave. Unlike that, here in randomized search, suppose if we have a huge the span of our parameter space is really big, and so rather than doing for each and every combination, it will do randomly for a given number of sets. So let us do from scikit-learn dot and say random. So if you look at these are the parameters, so this will be our, say we are looking at the random forest regressor. So you can see your n number of iteration is 10, so it will do the 10 for 10 parameter sets randomly. And we can do a random state, so that whenever you are testing for multiple runs, we will give the same value. And we also need to give a parameter distribution, for example a uniform distribution. Suppose from 1 to 5 we can put a SciP uniform distribution. So let us for example, we have all the data is already available. So what we do is, first of all, let us create our param, right? Params, maybe param distribution. So we can give a dictionary. Okay, we can give a dictionary. So dictionary, the key values are our number of estimators, right? Which is we can equal to, so we can before that let us from SciP dots we can import, we will use the random integer in a given range for number of estimators. So let us do our param dict equal to, so our parameters are number of estimators, right? So we can do something like random int. So we can do this big range in a random integer from this distribution. And then for say max features, let us give, I don't know, 2 to 10 for example. So this is our parameter space. So and we are using the default value, which is 10. How many sets you want to try out? And let us do our randomized search CV, rand CV maybe. So we can say randomized search CV, and we will use our, we can do random forest regressor, right? Random forest regressor, and that is our first parameter. And we need to pass in our param distribution, and then we can give our scoring, right? Scoring was negative, mean, squared, error, and CV 5, and we'll also give random state. I'm going to give 42, so that suppose if you want to do compare multiple, if you do multiple times, it will give the same result, rather than giving different randomly. So let us do now fit, right? So random CV dot fit, maybe I don't know, call it as fit, and then run it. Yes, So we have to fit our data, right? Df transform and our target, right? So it has fitted, and we can look at our best fit values, right? Best estimator. So it says number of estimates is coming to be 83, and the maximum features is coming to be 2. And let us look at the fit dart results. So we have our score here, and so we can see that there are 10 values, 1 2 3 4 to 10, and this is our parameter list. So we can pull out the combination and look at it, for example. So A, B, in, right? So let me maybe result, right? And then say A comma B in result dot main, right? Test score comma result params. So we can take them as pairs and zip it and pass it into a for loop and print A comma B, for example. So this is our, so we can do our numpy square root, right? Numpy dot sqrt, and it's a negative. So it says to, this is the best, it says this is the randomized search, and especially useful when the parameter space is really big, and you can also choose how many number of iterators you can change. You can decide how many you want to put and look at. And thank you very much for watching.